Good evening, everyone. Just check everybody's here. We got Suede, yes, and we got Mandelo, Crow, Sting, and Fry. You've joined us. Tired of Belgium, are we? Okay, well, look, thanks for turning up. Welcome to TFI Friday. Just a couple of points before we start. I always do this. I'm sure you've seen the show before, and I'd just like to clear a few things up. Normally, you've probably seen the high-caliber standard of guests we have on the show. Well, I don't want you to think you're any different this week. Okay, you may not be the strongest lineup we've ever had, but what we should do is get together, act professional, and do the best we can, and let's pull it out of the bag. Don't be nervous, right, and just try and enjoy the show.
Miss Trevens, I think most of us have done this kind of thing before.
Oh, is that right, Stephen? Can you just remind me again which prestigious network vehicle it was I saw you on last week?
It was Richard and Judy.
Excuse me, a little louder,
Richard
please?
and Judy.
Exactly. Well, we do things a little differently here. Now, Sting, you're not paying attention. What did I just say? You weren't paying attention. Sting, you're on last. Stephen, stop it. Okay. Before we start, just one more thing, please. On behalf of Ginger Productions, I'd like to say what an absolute pleasure it is to have a guest as marvellous as Miss Sheryl Crow joining us this evening. Look! Oh, it's snowing! It's even snowing in Stephen Fry's dressing room. It's snowing. Yes. And in my drawer, in my desk, there's a blizzard blowing. Ginger TV, London W1B8AE. Now, our final guest before Sting still to come on this show, has a brain the size of Jodrell Bank, a wit the size of Venezuela, and stands taller than the tallest thing you've ever seen, which is all very strange because he's got a little surname. Stephen Fry.
Very well.
Stephen's very well. Yes. Stephen, what's your favourite thing in the whole wide world?
Something like this ending.
I've met you thousands of times and I've never seen your lips quaking. What's all that about?
You bring out the nervous in me. When we're playing snooker together and I thrash you, I don't mind, but...
Yeah, let's stick to the snooker, not the thrashing there, shall we? All right, okay. You do like to play snooker, don't you? You do like to relax playing snooker.
I do.
Could you just do me a favour, right? Because we've played for cash, in fact. We've
That's
gambled.
your idea. This man is obsessed with gambling. I like to play for glory and fun. You always have to have money on it.
You're right, I do. And could you just tell me, just so I know that I'm playing against the right guy, somebody who knows and understands and appreciates the game, can you tell me what the order of colours is on the snooker table?
You mean where they're laid out on the table, or the order in which they go down?
When you have to pot them towards the end of the game, once all the reds are down...
Yellow, green, brown, blue, pink, black.
Okay, that's very quick. That was almost as if you were singing the lyrics to Snooky Loopy Nuts Are We. Do you know that song?
No, I don't.
Okay, but the way you
it doesn't exist.
It does?
Oh.
Have you played snooker a long time?
Yes.
Okay, because you answered that very competently. I thought that was fantastic, the way that rolled off your tongue. Because you were asked the same question on University Challenge once.
I wasn't.
You blooming well were, and you really struggled, and I can't believe it, and here it is.
Oh, no.
With the correct for the 6 colours, after all the reds have been pocketed in snooker. Queen's Fry. Yellow, green, brown, blue, pink, black. Correct. Pass over. It was yellow, green, brown, blue, pink, black. Absolutely correct. 10 points for Queens. A bonus of 15.
I just realised I'm actually an ugly fat lookalike of Stephen Fry.
That was such a considered answer. You were so focused on the blooming 6 colours. What was going on there?
I think it was a tight tight period in the game.
Well, actually, if you thrashed them, I think I remember. I saw the end of it. You thrashed them, but God, it's me. I've never seen anybody think so hard about what order the blooming colours are in snooker. Anyway, what's your perfect evening, please? And you've got to name a film, a food, the company, and one other thing. What's the other thing? Wine. Thank you.
Wine.
Wine.
1982 Cheval Blanc.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. Very good. Yeah.
Food. Foie gras, I know it's very naughty what they do to the geese, I know, I'm sorry. But, all right, not foie gras then, marshmallows. And company, someone like Jules Holland.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you like Jules?
Yeah, he's what they call a diamond stand-up geezer.
He's a pretty cool guy,
He's a wonderful man.
He's a pretty, because you are a man of taste. I mean, I've been listening to your talking book in the week, right, the first one,
yes.
right, because I didn't have time to read the book all week and do all the other stuff, so I've had it on in the background all the time. And you are a man of taste, and you're also a man who claims, I know it's the old story, but I've got to just mention it, if you don't mind. Just please bear with it, right? You are a man who claims to have been celibate for the last 10 years, but your books are filthy. I can't believe, now come on, they're very fresh memories, those ones, what I've heard anyway.
I wear the print frock of imagination.
Oh, right. But imagination like that requires some form of education as well, and there are some very recent trends in there.
Are there?
Well,
I
don't know.
I yield to your superior knowledge. I talk to my friends, they tell me the sort of things they get up to. I imagine. It's strange though, isn't it? I mean, if you're a thriller writer who might have 70 deaths in his novel and no one says, have you been shooting people to find out how you do this?
Yeah.
And killing is a very bad thing to do, whereas licking parts of people...
No!
It's not bad at all, but people always comment on them.
You've written 3 novels now, and they're full of words, and I don't...
That's the nature of a novel.
No, I knew I'm laying myself wide open there, but you know exactly what I mean by that. One of my friends said, although I enjoy his books immensely, he's got to learn a novel must have a beginning, a middle, and an end.
Why?
Well, exactly, I don't know why, but you're not really scared of the odd word or two, are you?
No, I love them. You see,
what's your favourite word? Favourite 3 words, go on.
Strobile.
Fantastic. What does that mean?
Tmesis.
Oh!
That's a nice word, because it begins with TM. It's the only word in the English language, I think, that begins with TM. You probably know it. It's like absolutely is tmesis, where you put one word inside another.
Right.
Krista bloody for Evans, for instance, or something like that.
That's affectionate. I like what you said.
Yeah.
And your favourite word of all time, because this must be some word from you, I think.
Oh, heavens. I have to be something simple, like plinth.
If you hadn't written your books, but somebody else had written them word for word, would you go and buy them?
Ha, that's a tough one, isn't it? Would you watch yourself
Did
on
Richard
television?
and Judy ask that question?
They didn't. No, they didn't.
Yes.
You little terrier. Yes, I think I would.
Yeah, because they're very successful, aren't they?
Well, they seem to be. Some people like them, Christopher. Yeah.
But you've been a burglar.
Oh, no.
You blew it all out.
No, burgling. Burgling
thief.
is nighttime housebreaking. I've never done that.
Okay, is that what it is, exactly?
Yeah.
Okay, you've been a thief.
Oh, yes.
You thieved a wallet once when you were a little boy.
I'm not proud.
Okay, and you went to prison, but I'm not going to talk about that, because what I want to say is if you got home tonight and your house had been burgled, what's the first thing you'd look for? That's another great question, isn't it?
That's a very good one. He really puts you on the spot, this man, doesn't he?
We're having a good time, aren't we?
I have a signed photograph of Oscar Wilde. I'd look for that.
Okay. Well, you've got your 3rd novel out, and I'm gonna let you have a plug now. Not for that, but for the Oscar Wilde thing you're doing. It's done already, isn't it?
It's in the can, as they say.
You played the life of Oscar Wilde.
Yeah.
If you could ask him one question, what would it be?
Why he didn't run to France when he knew he was going to be arrested? Why he stayed to fight? I found that extraordinary. He had 2 days to go, and he could have done.
Blimey. And he went, didn't he?
He went down 2 years hard labour.
I've got to finish the show. It's got to be on a nut now the weekend. Stephen Fry, everybody. Stephen Fry. Stop shaking now, please. Stop shaking, please. I want to ask him about more things. I want to win again. There's too much to ask him. That's it. Thanks to Stephen, to Barry, to Sway, to Charles Crow, Unique Freaks, Ugly Bloke, Fat George and Fat Whitney. And look, thanks very much for watching. We'll see you next Friday. And here's Sting now.